Hi, class. Welcome back. Great to have all of you here today. Today, we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to be creating some flashcards online using a website called cram.com. I'll tell you how to use that in just a little bit. But we're also going to talk about culture, history, find out a little bit more about my country, and hopefully find out more about your countries, your cultures, your customs. So, Faye, thank you for coming to class today. What do you know about the United States?
The United States, I know about the capital.
You know about the capital. Can you tell me what is the capital?
Washington, D.C.
You got it. Washington, D.C. is the capital. And great job, because we're going to talk about state capitals a little later. Now, Faye, do you know how many states there are in the United States?
52?
You're close.
55.
A little bit less.
53.
50.
50.
But I like your guess because we do have some areas that are territories. So, such as, for example, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, yeah. So, but you are correct. 50 states in the United States. What about sports? What sports do Americans like to play?
Football.
They do love football. Faye, do you have a favorite football team?
Oh, Seahawks.
You're a Seahawks fan. How about that? I like the Seahawks too. Great. Okay, what about food? What kind of food do people like to eat in America, in the United States?
Burgers and pizza.
Burgers and pizza. You're right. Americans do love their hamburgers, do love their pizza. Okay, what about your country, Faye? Where are you from?
I am from the Philippines.
You're from the Philippines. Wow, Philippines, very beautiful country. I've been there before. What about sports? What kind of sports do people like in the Philippines?
Basketball.
Basketball. Okay, great. Any other sports people like to play?
Soccer.
Soccer.
Volleyball.
Volleyball too. And I think you have.
Boxing.
You got it. And I think there's a very famous boxer from the Philippines.
Oh yeah. Manny Pacquiao.
Right. He's a great fighter. I like to watch him. Okay, good. So, class, what I want us to do now, Faye, do you have your cell phone, your iPhone with you today? Fantastic. So, Faye, I'd like you to go to cram.com. Looks like you're already there. Fantastic. So, what I want to show class, all of you first, cram.com we will be using in this class to create flashcards we can share with other classmates and improve your English and improve your knowledge of the whole world. So, just want to show you here, if you look, you can sign in. So, up here, you can press sign in. You don't have to do right now. Please just watch. I'll show you what to do. So if you press the sign in tab, okay, now you don't have an account yet. Okay, you can use the website without an account, but I want all of you to create an account so you can create your own flashcards to share with other classmates. So it's pretty easy to do. You can see if you don't have an account, you can sign up. If you all see on here, you can sign up. Or if you have a Facebook account or a Twitter account, you can sign up with your Facebook account or your Twitter account. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me after class, okay, or ask me when we're doing guided practice later. I can help you a little bit with that. But for now, class, I'm going to go back. And today we're going to talk about United States state capitals. So I'm going to type in United States on here. So Faye, it looks like you've already typed in United States. That's good. And I'll do a search. And class, as you can see, I apologize, I don't have my overhead projector today, but in next class we'll have the overhead projector. We're going to go to the 50 flashcards, the very top one for the United States. And I'm going to go. Now, what will happen, class? You can see we'll have a green space bar here. We press the green space bar. So, Faye, can you press the green space bar there? Excellent. I'm going to press it on my phone. Okay. Now we have the very first flashcard here. Faye, can you read the first flashcard?
Yes, Washington.
Washington. Great. Okay. Now, Faye, do you know the state capital of Washington State?
Yes, Olympia.
Okay, let's check if Faye is correct. Do you see down here in the bottom corner, it says click to flip? Press that button if you would. If you scroll down just a little bit, Faye, you see that little, there you go. Great. Okay, Washington. You can see. Okay, so the state, it shows where the state is. And Faye, you're very correct.
Next.
The state capital is Olympia. Okay, we're going to flip that back, okay? And then, Faye, if you see here, do you see where it says next? Okay, but go ahead and flip that if you would. Press that down there. You got it. Okay, that's the state of Oregon. So I'm going to go to next on mine. Okay. So, Faye, do you know what the state capital of Oregon is?
Salem.
You
Salem.
got it exactly, Salem. So we'll flip it. Now it shows us where the location of the state is, and you are 100% correct, Faye. The state capital of Oregon is Salem. So class, we'll be using cram.com more in this class, in the next class. After you create accounts, you'll start creating flashcards of your own. Now, one other thing before we continue using cram.com, I want to ask you a couple of fun questions. These are questions we're going to think about later in this class and in the next class. So, Faye, you told me the sports in the Philippines people like are basketball, boxing, and I think you said volleyball. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in the United States, people love baseball. Why is baseball not popular in the Philippines?
Because some of the men doesn't like to play that.
Some of the men don't like to play baseball. Well,
They love basketball
they
instead.
love basketball. That's completely fine. I love basketball too. Yeah, but I also love baseball. Well, one final question for us to think about, class. How would the world be different if we didn't need money to travel?
Maybe big difference because we can just go anywhere, anytime.
You could go anywhere, anytime. You don't have to use your credit card, use money, use Apple Pay, Samsung Pay to pay for your plane ticket. You could just get on a plane and go. Well, hopefully one day that will be the case. All right, class, we're going to continue on. I want you to get together in small groups and go back to cram.com and explore some of the flashcards on your own. So we'll continue on from there. Okay.